Hello, welcome back to Cracking the Cryptic, and it's gas day today. And yeah, I hope this goes okay. I was out quite late last night with the crew from the Magpie and partners, and that included Simon last night, which was great. But I was up quite late, so let's see how this goes. Stop making excuses, Mark, and try and solve some puzzles. So I will be having a look at the 5 days of genuinely approachable Sudoku from the the daily Sudoku channel on the Discord server, where Bill Murphy, Philip Newman and Clover create genuinely approachable Sudoku. That's what GAS stands for, every day for us. I catch up with it about a month later. I try and solve the puzzles as fast as I can, and to facilitate that, I read out what they said on Discord in the introductions to the puzzles, including the rules, before I have a go at the puzzles. So that is going to be interesting. We will also take the time to mention the hunt on Patreon, the brilliant Kraken hunt, Kraken the Cryptic. Let's get Kraken. 6 puzzles themed on Krakeny things, and they've been very popular. So thank you to everybody who said. I mean, there's a mix of puzzle difficulties. If you're coming from the GAS end, well, I suggest you start with either Trident or Queen of the Seven Seas. That's my tip. It's worth having a go. Anyway, loads of content on Patreon as always. Simon's done a crossword masterclass yesterday. There was also the roll of honour of our winners in the competition for the previous month. Very well done to all of those. And we've got all our apps, including 2 GAS apps. Check them out. 60 puzzles each of genuinely approachable Sudoku. You can just work your way through them and pat yourself on the back. Try and get 2 hats for a very quick time, or 1 hat for a quick time, or a dinosaur for getting there. And those are all available on the links under the video, along with our merchandise, Sven Sudoku Pad, etc., etc. But let us go through the blurbs from the Discord channel for the 5 days we're doing. So the first, posted by Bill, right, June 7th starts. Happy birthday to GAS, happy birthday to GAS, happy birthday dear genuinely approachable Sudoku, happy birthday to GAS. So that earns the sisters who wrote the happy birthday song another royalty. Right, this tells me last week I celebrated GAS's 2nd birthday and wondered why nobody had noticed. And what had happened is I had forgotten a leap day, and we hadn't reached GAS's 2nd birthday, and the guys were all over it. Good morning, friends, says Bill. As GAS's adopted son, that's... yeah, I'm not going to suggest you're a stepfather, rather, Bill. It brings me great joy to tell you that today is GAS's 2nd birthday. Those of us in the GAS testing channel really did have a moment where we did that Paul Rudd, look at us, who'd have thought bit, then went back to playing Tears of the Kingdom. I believe that bit. Thank you to all the daily solvers and your efforts to rehome stray dinosaurs for coming to our birthday party. For today's GAS, we've brought back our favourite game show, Guess Who. There are no time standards today. Instead, everyone who finishes all 3 puzzles will receive 2 party hats in the bank. However, if you want that juicy limited edition commemorative birthday bonus hat, you'll need to tell us who made which puzzle. Oh, we're getting 3 puzzles for 1 day. Okay. Will you get your fill with a classic Sudoku? Will you be a lover of anti-king Sudoku, copyright? Or are you slightly dotty like GAS's stray that they picked up off the street, and will you go for the different quadruple Sudoku? Okay, well, we will see what we get. So there are 3 puzzles for the first day. So unless there's another big day, I'm going to be doing 7 puzzles today, thus extending my video length. Puzzle 1, G. Normal Sudoku rules apply, and that's it. So it's a classic. Oh, by the way, my record on Guess Who and guessing who the setter is appalling. I've probably never achieved it. Puzzle 2, A. Let's have a look at this. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Cells that are a chess king's move apart must not contain the same digit. So That's an anti-king puzzle. This is what Bill was saying in the blurb. And puzzle, the next one, S. G, A, and S, obviously. Oh, I've only just seen, I'm sorry, there's a shape of a G, the shape of an A in the givens, and the shape of an S in the quadruples. I am so dense today, this isn't going to go well. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits separated by a white dot must be consecutive. Digits includes at cell intersections must appear in the surrounding 4 cells. So we must have 2 1s and 2 2s around that one. We must have at least 1 9 around that one, etc. No hat times and no dinosaur. Right. Okay, that's day 1. Busy day. Then we get Relentless by Bill, who says, I'm very tired, so I'll keep this classic Sudoku intro short today. Hi, very tired. I'm at Daily Sudoku Solver. That's a great gag. Not. You should enter the raffle at your local gas station. Many will enter, few will win. That's a better gag. I like that. Normal Sudoku rules apply. The dinosaur, if we don't get the hats here, is a cleepy Ceracinops. So that's cleepy because Ceracinops begins with a sibilant sound, a soft C, if you will. So it's a sort of sleepy Ceracinops. Right. And then we'll go on to regifting by Philip. Happy coral triangle today. I made you something. The G is for, it's an ecolo G. This is definitely not a leftover puzzle from Gas's 2nd birthday. Every time Philip says this is definitely not something, he's giving you a clue to what it is. Today's Gas is a German Whispers Sudoku. Normal Sudoku rules apply, and digits and cells directly connected by a green line must differ by at least 5. So you could put 1 and 6 in there, but not 3 and 7. The dinosaur is a cardiodon conservationist. The next day by Clover. Oh, wicky wacky grid shape. Strange and wiggly, the puzzle's called. The 3x3 regions in today's Gas have escaped the grid, says Clover, and wandered around a bit. I knew I shouldn't have let them out of their 9x9 paddock, but they just looked so sad in there I didn't think it would do any harm to let them out. Place the digits 1 through 9 exactly once each in each 3x3 region. Digits that see each other in a row or column must be distinct. However, grey cells block line of sight, so digits separated by a grey cell can be equal. Wow, I've done this sort of puzzle before, but not with that rule, and that is going to confuse me, but there's a lot of given digits, so that's hopefully not. Well, it all depends whether I get something wrong, I guess, on that one. The dinosaur is an on the Lamplusora. And finally, Shaken or Stirred by Bill. Today's Gas is a Chosen Ankles Sudoku. Wait, hang on. Let me try that one again. Today's Gas is a Sank Echelon Sudoku. So that's an anagram. No, wait. Today's Gas is a Canon Shekels Enclose Anks Chanson Leaks Sudoku. One last time. Today's Gas is a Shaken Clones Sudoku. That's what he meant. Normal Sudoku rules apply. Digits in identically shaded regions, even if the shape of that region is rotated or reflected, must contain the same digits, but those digits may appear in any order, which kind of resolves any doubt about how you put them in. So we've also got a green clone here. That's interesting. So it's the same digits in the clones. They're not really clones, they're shaken clones. It's just like regular clone Sudoku, says Bill, but a bit more shaken. The dinosaur is an anagrammed anabisetia, a word which has very few anagrams, and those are the rules. We will go back to puzzle, well, I was going to say puzzle number 1, and then I was going to say puzzle number 1A, but this is actually puzzle number 1G. So this is day 1, puzzle G. First of 7 today. I am going to restart my clock so I can time myself and say the immortal words. Let's get cracking. Okay, so we've got, this is classic, isn't it? We've got a 7-9 pair there. That's a 1-3 pair. That's a 4-5 pair. This is a naked 7, I can see now. 2-6 pair there. I can at least do this pair of 4-5 and this pair of 9-8. Actually, I could do this pair of 4-5 too. Oh, I can do this pair of 7-9. This is very generous, Bill. Right. Let's look up this column, 8 and a 4-5 pair. This column, a 4-5 pair that's done. That sorts out the other 4-5 pair. 53418. Right. This row has only 2 digits to put in. So does this one. 89145. That's a 6 or 7. Now, there's a 6 got to go in box 8. That is now a 7-9 naked pair, which could be useful actually. Does the rest of the digits in the box. 8 can be placed in box 7. Now I'm looking at this box. I can place 5, but nothing else. Now I can place 9 in the final column though. 2, 3 pair up there. I think I'm just going to have some unwinding to do now, and we should be home free. 3, that's become a 7. We get a 3 there. Actually, that's going to sort out 1 and 3. Oh, 6 and 2's been done. Right, now we've got 7, 1, 6 at the top of the grid, which deals with the 7, 6 up here. And can I do 9, 7 here? I can. Can't do 2 and 3. Hopefully we'll get a 3 in the corner, just because that's better than not. Looks like we will now, and I will try and finish there. 4, 2, 2, and party time with a 3 in the corner. 1 minute 58, under 2 minutes, a rarity, but with that many givens in a classic, everybody's got a chance of a good time there. So we will move on to an anti-king Sudoku. Try and not forget the rule. Okay, let's get cracking on this. Now, 2 digits to put in row 7, 6, so it's a good place to start. Then that's a naked 7. We've got a 3, 4 pair. 5, 6, and 7 to go in here. Nothing naked there. Now, do I use the king's move? Probably not yet. 1, 2, 3, 5, 6. There's a 7 in the cells I've just highlighted. I don't know. Maybe I should be. Right. 5, 6, 8, 9 in here. Where can... It's not that useful. 6 can go in 2 cells, I can see. 2 and 1 are in these. So 1 is in one of those. 2. 2 is placed in this row. There's the king's move coming in for us, because that 2 sees that cell. So that's in fact a 6. This is king's move from a 7. Right, that was helpful. 1 big spot on the king's move. That's got to be a 9 because of the 5, 8 pair there. And another 8 to sort out the middle row. Look, that 4 has done that. So in fact, the middle rows you could just fill in, but you have to spot what's going on there. Now 5, 6. Look at that. That's a naked 9. In fact, not even using the king's move, it's a naked 9. So 4, 7, 8 triple places 7. That can't be 7, that can't be 8, that can't be 4. Not much king's move stuff going up there. This is 2, 3, 4, or 8, and it must include 2 and 3. That is a 1 or a 7. This isn't the way to do it. 7 in that column. Right, that gives me a 1, 8, 6 triple. The king's move is not operating on that, but regular Sudoku is. 9 and 3 have to be over here. Let's look at this row. 7, no, let's look at this row. That's better. That's a naked 2. This can't, 3 is ruled out of there on the king's move. So we get a 3 over here. I'm looking at this column now. I'm placing 4 and a 6, 9 pair. Nice. And 7, 9, 3, 8, 3, 7, 6, 1. Got a 9 somewhere here. Oh no, this row. I keep wanting to do this. There's a 4 in one of those cells, but that's not everything, is it? That's not an 8. It's not a 3 on the king's move either. I don't know where we break through next. Right, this is telling me who did this puzzle. I think it's Philip because of the way I'm struggling. Of course, it could be one of them deliberately imitating Philip, which is very possible. But Philip does these sort of sting in the tail puzzles where you're going along fine and then it gets tough. That may be very rude to either him or the others, but there we go. That's what I generally think. So I'm going to be guessing that this one is Philip. Why did I think that couldn't be 8? For no reason at all. Yeah, you see, I'm just sort of stuck at the moment. I must be missing some total King's move obviousness. Or am I? I don't know. 1, 6, 8, 7, 3. We've got a 9 over there. This is 2 or 5. It can't be 4 because of this group. That's 3 or 5. I mean, they're very limited in the top row, but look at all that stuff. 9 has to be in one of those. These are from... That is 4 or 5. These are from 2, 4, 5 and 8. Oh, come on. 8, 9, 7, 9, 3, 8. That can't be 4 or 2. Am I going to find some bizarre triple or something? 4, 7, 8, 5. 1, 2, 3 or 6. That's not going to help with any triples in row 7. I don't think there is. Oh, 1, 2, 5, 6. No. Oh, come on. Is one of these 1 or 8s given somehow? That's 5 or 8. 7, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 8, 9. I think that can be almost any of those digits. Wow, really stuck here. Maybe there's some effect of which one of those leads to a problem. Oh, I suppose like a 2, 4, 8 triple there. Oh, is that a 2, 4, 8 triple? Is that really true? There's no 3? No, it's not necessarily true. But 2 is there. Yeah, that's the way to look at it, perhaps. In fact, where's 1 in these 2 columns? Oh, that's very interesting. It's got to be down there and down there. So one of those is a 1. And one of these is a 1, and that is not a 1. That is a weird find. I've never even seen that effect in an antique king before, but it's really important. That means one of these is a 1. It must be really important. And it's weird. That couldn't be a 1 because of that 1, 6, 8 triple. Okay, that's right. So how am I going to figure out these 1s and get going? I'm sure that was key, and yet no. Oh my goodness, this is driving me crazy now. That's 3, 5 or 9. I mean, I need to do this sort of thing again. Oh, right. Down here, we need a 1 in one of those cells. That is the only 1 possibility in the column. Is that actually going to help? One of these is a 9 now, but that's not relevant. One of these is a 9. Oh, that's not a 9. It's looking at that. Right. This has now become a naked digit, 3. And bad pencil marking, I suppose, but this is hard. 7 in the row has to be there now, so that's where 1 goes. That's where 1 goes at the bottom. 8, 9. Right. I mean, this is so definitely Philip that I'm just going to make myself look a fool by being certain. There we go. 2, 8, 3. I might... There aren't hat times for this group of puzzles, which is a relief, because I'd be very scared I'd messed it up here. Wow. I mean, we're getting there now. I wonder if that insight, that special insight, is actually individually necessary to solve this puzzle, because that was hard and very unexpected. 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the corner. That's 3 in the spotlight. 8. What's happening? 6. There we go. 8. 2, 4, 5. I mean, I'm still not exactly finishing this off at speed, but at least I am finishing it off now. That is 2 and 8. Right. 2 and 5 there. Now, box 3, just give yourself up. Right, you're doing so. 6 and 9. That's a 6, that's 1, and that's 8. There we go. 8 minutes 20. Thank goodness that we're not being censored for slow times today. Oh my goodness. Okay, let's restart the clock on this one. 1, 1 and 2, 2 are there. Right, that must be a 2. With 3, 4, 5 there, starting very heavily in box 1 here. You know, if you follow the channel and these gas videos, what that makes me suspicious about. I think we're looking at Clover here. Anyway, yeah. And the first one was straightforward enough that it could be Bill. Yeah, that's I know which way I'm going on the old conclusions today. And if I'm wrong, okay, well, this is really sticking an anchor out to windward. If I'm wrong about my guesses, it's because these guys have deliberately imitated each other. Isn't that pathetic that I would say that to give myself an excuse? But I did it there. Right, this one is Clover. The first one was Bill and the second one was Philip. And I've never been more confident, so I've probably never been more wrong. There's a 5 in those cells. 3, 8, 6, 7 now. Oh, there has to be a 3 around this. 1, 2, 3, 4. That's good. These are from 1, 2, 4. Need to get this string across the middle. Oh, that must be the higher digit. So, ooh, what's that? I'm going to just pencil mark it like a consecutive thermo or something. See if something pops. That can't be a 3 because of the 3, 8 pair at the top. And that can't be a 3. So, down to 2 possibilities. Now, where do we go next? 2, 1. Oh, there's a 9 up here. I didn't even see that clue. So that's a 4, 6, 7 triple. 3, 4. That must be 3. There we go. 3, 5, 4, 6, 7. There's a 2 around there. I don't know yet. There's a 9 in one of these two. There's an 8 got to go in row thingy. 1, 2, 9, as Simon would say. 1, 2, 9, 8, 3. 4, 5, 6 and 7 still to place. Don't know about that. The 2's definitely fixed there now. This is a 6, 7, 9 triple. 3, 4, 6, 7. Right, there's a 2 in one of those cells and a 3 in one of those. I know which one is the 3 that side. That can't be a 7 because of the 7 here. In fact, there's a 7 X-wing between those cells and those cells. We must use 2 7s is what I'm trying to say there. Oh, look, I've got 6, 7 pair that did this whole run. There we go. It took me ages to see that, but it was pretty clear from the get-go. Now, 4. So we place 4 around there. 4, 1, 2, 6, 7. That's a 9. This is a 5. Don't think I made a mistake yet. This is 1 or 9. Oh, there's a 2 in one of those cells, so that fixes 1 and 2. Now, there's a 2 and 1 here that I just haven't marked for ages. This is a 5, 8, 9 triple. So that's a 6, 7 pair, and that's a 1. This is a 5. That 1 hasn't done anything for me. I can do 8 and a 2, 9 pair. The 9's looking up to the top. 6, 7, 8. There's a 4 and 5 to go in here. And 9, 4, 3, 2, 5, 8. That's a 1. This is a 2, 9 pair now. 6, 7. Oh, look, 1 and 2 are done there. That does 2 and 9 in the middle. 6, 7, 8 still to place here. What about down here? We need an 8 and a 7 around this quadruple clue that I haven't been studying. 1, 5, 9 here. So we put 1, 5, 9 like that. That's not an 8. 8. 1 and 2 are done. 2 and 9 are done in the corner. That's a 9. Still, weirdly, my brain is seeking out anti-king moves, which is feeble at this stage. 1, 2, 5, 6, 7. That's a 3, 4 pair. 8, 9, 8, 9. That's 5, that's 8. This is a 6. That's a 7. So, oh, come on. These are all done, aren't they? Clues. Clues. Use the clues. Use the force. Ah, dear. 6 and 8 and a 7 there. Well, it's a better time, I think. That's my sense. That's a 6-4 pair. So this is a 5-7 pair. I must be not using the clues again. No, it's just Sudoku this time. 5-7, 6-7, 6-4, and a 6-7 pair to finish off. And there we go. So my total time across the 3 puzzles was just under 15 minutes. Maybe just over 15 minutes. Anyway, those are done. I'm claiming the 2 hats, and I'm definitely claiming the extra bonus hat, because clearly that was Bill, clearly that was Philip, and clearly that was Clover. And no doubt that's wrong. Anyway, let's try another classic by Bill, perhaps. We'll see. So, oops, hit the wrong button. Don't want to stop the recording. Let's go. Okay, 9, 2, 4, 6 here. Yes, they're done. 4, 6, 2. 7, 8, 2. These are a 4, 3, 5 triple. I can put in 6, 9, 1. That is 7, 8. That's a 2, 5, and a 3, 4 pair. Right. No, that's not so interesting. How do we go vertically now? In this column, 8 and a 1, 2, 3 set. 1, 2, 3, 8, 5. That is a 7, 9 pair, and I know the order, so the 9 was naked. 4, 6 pair, 9, 7, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's now a 1. That's very helpful. This is going to be another very fast classic time, I imagine, at this point. Let's try this row, since row 3 was so good. I've made a... that's not the right thing to do, it turns out. Pity. Trying to use symmetry doesn't always pay off. That's a 4 or a 7. And now my theory about a very fast time is dripping away. That's a naked 6. That's taken a long time to see, because it was a bit more remote than the other naked cells in the puzzle. 8, 6, 3, 1, 4. That's a 9. So let's do this. 6 or 7 there. Let's not do that anymore. Let's do this row. 8 is placed, and then 9 and 7. So we've got a 2, 5 pair in the corner. 2, 5, 9. This is a 4, 7, 3 triple. I can place the 3. That 4 or 7 is down there too. This 3, 4 has been done. 2 and 6 down here. 8, 7, 4, 5, 2, 6. We've got 1, 3, 9 to go in there. This is a 5, 9 pair, I think. 9, 4, 1, 8, 2. That's a 5 now. There we go. 2, 5. I say there we go because I know that's going to do the 3 and 5. That's going to give us all sorts of, I thought, pairs down here. Triples maybe. 3, 7, 6. 7 there. 9 here. 1 and a 3 in the corner. Losing its religion as well. It seems to be an absolute theme today. That's a 4. That's a 1. That's a 4. That's a 7. 2.5 minutes. 2 minutes 32. So I will check, but I'm pretty sure that is going to be 2 hats for me on that one. And the answer is yes. The 2 hat time on that puzzle was 5.5 minutes. So I will go on happily to regifting by Philip. Clearly my second Philip puzzle today, but he wasn't necessarily my nemesis. That's just what I believe. Okay, let's get cracking. There's got to be a low digit on those two. So that's 4 and 9. Oh, that's a problem. Oh, no, it's not a problem. That's fine. One of these is a 9. Come on, there's got to be a high digit here, which is a 9. That's less helpful. The 4 was helpful there. I want to get the alternation on this line, don't I? Let's keep focusing on this 4 and 9. Whichever one is a 4 must have a 9 in one of those cells. How am I going to find... which, I don't know. Yeah, this is classic Philip. There is a 1 somewhere down here by Sudoku and a 3. There we go. That'll do the alternation. Those must be lows because we've got to fit 2 lows in there. Let's get rid of the corner marks. Right, this is high. That's high. That's the 9. That's 4. 4 needs a 9. 6. This is high. 7 or 8. So is that. This is low, 2 it has to be. This is high, it has to be 8. This is low, 1 or 3. This is high, has to be 9. This is not 9. The 9 in this box goes there. How did I know there was a 9 on this line? Because of 6, 7, 8, that's it. This one could be a 4 even, so got to be careful with that. So could this. I'm just going to fill in all the low digits. Don't have time for colouring today. That's 7 or 9. This is low, 1 or 3. This is high, 6, 8 or 9. This is low, 1 or 3. This is high, can't be 6 because its neighbours see each other, 7 or 8. This is low, 1 or 3. This is high, 6. Aha! So 1 there, that's a 3, that must be 8. The 3 makes a 1 down here. That 1 comes out of there, and the rest I'm going to have to do later. Interesting. 9, 3 are a pair up here. I can put those in, and that's not 3. 3, 5, 6, 9, 1, 8. That's become a 7. So this can't be 3, and that can't be 4. 7, 6, 2, 3, 4, 5 to put in the column. Not the right thing to focus on because it didn't give me anything. 3, 5, 6, 9, 7, 8, 1, 2, 4. I don't know. That's a 2, 7 pair. I can just do that. That's a 6. 5, 7, 8. Oh, look at that 7, 8 pair looking up at that cell. Interesting. And there's a 1, 3 pair. So that's a 4 and that's not. 1, 6, 3, 2, 4. That's a naked 5, so we've got a 3, 4 pair over here. 1, 2, 5 to go. That is 1 or 2, forming a pair with that and leaving these to be 4 and 8. That's now not a 4. The 4 in the column has to be there on that German whisper line. This is a naked 5. Aha! Aha! I'm onto you, puzzle. Can't do the central digit. That's become a 2 though. We'll get the central digit in due course. That's now become an 8. 7 can't be next to 3. Very important relationship to remember in these puzzles. 8 and 9. That does 8 and 7. 4, 5, 1. Don't try and do the 2, 6, 7 at the top. Do the 5, 6, 7. Well, I can do the 7 there. 2, 4, 9 here. That's all doable. Now I should be able to do the 1, 6, 9. No, only the 1 part. That's a 6. Oh, I can do this 5, 6. Why can't I see the given digits? It's just a mystery. That's an 8. 9 in the centre now. That's a 3. 2, 5, 6, 2, 7. 6, 7, 3, 4 here to finish off. There we go. 4 minutes and 40 seconds. The 2 hat time was 7.5 minutes. Hurrah! And that was the leftover. I would rather you would have put that in as the A puzzle, although it obviously was a G. That's why. Yeah, that's why Philip was not the G puzzle in the first set. This just confirms what I claimed earlier. He did a G puzzle, then found Bill had done a G puzzle. That's what I reckon happened. Anyway, Strange and Wiggly by Clover is next, and that is this one. Oh yeah, this baby. Okay, well, the grey dots form sight barriers, so those can have the same digits as those. That is a fascinating rule. Let's get cracking. Okay, so 5 and 6 can't be there. That's okay as a deduction. 7, 8, 9 are here. I'm going to literally use these as sight barriers. We've got 1, 2, 4 to put in there. Don't know here. 2, 4, 5, 3, 1. That can't be 7, 8, so that is... This is a 6, 9 pair. Oh, that does see all the way down to the bottom. And I can put a 9 in there. That looks so odd sitting across from that cell to me. Just because the puzzles I've done like this before have had the extra rule, which probably makes them more difficult. That has to be 7, 8 and 6. 8, 5, 6, 4, 3. There's a 1 in this box. It's got to be there. There's a 2 in it. And that's a 7, 9 pair that I can't resolve. Now let's try this box. 6 and 8. They go in. There's a degree of symmetry here that I hadn't really been appreciating. That is a 4 looking up the grid, and that's a 1, 3 pair. Now look, yes, it works again. 1, 3 can't be there. So 1, 3, 2 and 9 here. I can't resolve those, but they fix 8 at the top. That is a 5. That's a 6. This is a 1, 8 pair. I can do those. This is a 2, 4 pair that I read across the grid and think I can do, but I can't yet. I need a 9 in this row. And then 7 and 2. 7, 2, 6, 1, 5. We've got a 9 in one of those cells. I can't see how that's done. I can't see how a 3 there is done either. Bother. Right. 2, 1, 3, 6. 5, 7 in this box. Ah, it doesn't work. I've got something wrong because I can't put either a 5 or a 7 in here or in here. Oh, bother! Oh, maybe I haven't when I put that 7 in there. Is that when it happened? I said 9. Yeah, you see, I said 9 had to be there because I could see those 2 9s. Bogus deduction. Wow. This is not good for me. That is a 2. That fixes 4 and 2. Okay, at least I've spotted the error unwinding there. That's an 8 because it sees a 1, 3 pair. I'm relying on the fact that everything else I've done before that was correct. It's interesting. I mean, that there is a risk there as well, but it's one I have to take at this point, especially to maintain my chance of the 2 hat time. 8, 2, 1, 3, 6. Now I can put 5, 7 in here. 4 and 9, I can do those, except I've hit the wrong cell. That's 4, that must have been 8, 2, 9. Now I can do this 2, 4 and finish. And I mean, that is a time of 2:57 with a big error that I had to unwind. And I'm afraid that is a measure of how generous Clover was with the givens. I suspect that puzzle could have been solved with, I'm almost going to say half a dozen less givens if you're incredibly selective about where they were. But even at this quick time and relative straightforwardness, I found that very tricky just because of the difference from the normal rule set. Anyway, shaken or stirred. Shaken clones. Right, what I should do is try and come up with my own anagram of shaken clones. Snake you can get out of shaken. Then you've got H clones left. Keen Clash Sun. There we go. That's all I've got. It's rubbish. Let's restart and try and get this done. Right, we've got a 4 I can place in column 4. Oh, there's got to be a 1 in this green clone. 2, 8, 7, 1, 4. And there can't be a 6 in that green clone. So 6 down here is there. That's interesting. This is 3, 9 or 5 from the other clone. So 5 is in one of these cells. Okay, what can't be in the... Look, 1, 2, 3, and 4 can't be in the blue clones for each of those boxes. So the clone is always made up of 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I'm not going to fill in those. I'm going to try and deal with the 1, 2, 3, 4 that must appear in the boxes with the clones that aren't in the clones, if you see what I mean. That's a 4, that's 2, that's 1, that's 2. All the white cells in the corner boxes have to be 1, 2, 3, 4, and they are quite easy to complete. And that's because with 1, 2, 3, 4, and oh, 3 in the corner again. Big party day. That's now a 9, and that's a 1, 9 pair. That I've hit on the right method of solving this. I'm very pleased with that. It's interesting. It's one of those puzzles. I suspect if you don't come up with that quickly, this puzzle might be potentially very difficult to get a handle on. 9, 5. Now it's really, yeah, I don't have to worry about the clone population anymore as well. That's another good reason for doing it this way, because that's kind of over. That is a 9, 5. Interestingly, it's again better to be working on the white cells, not the blue cells in these boxes. I'm going to try this one now, and I bet there's something good going to happen. 5, 9, 6, 4. That is a naked 8. Got 1, 2. That's a 1, 2 pair. Yes, 1 and 2 like that. 7 and 3. There we go. So boxes 2, 4, 6, 8 fully done. Now I must be able to just write in box 5 and then go back to the clones. Send in the clones. Got a 9 there. Right. Now this bottom row, we need a 6 there and an 8, 9 pair. Top row 6, 8, 7 to place. That's 7 on the I wing. 7, 6. This row needs a 5 and a 6. They are done thanks to a given digit. That fixes 8 and 6. That fixes the 9, 8 at the bottom, and that fixes the other pair I had, 7, 8. Right, so now we're finishing off 6, 7, 7, 5, 8, 9 over here, and 9, 5 there. Oh, under 3 minutes again. That is a good time. I didn't actually check the 2-hat time on the previous puzzle, but if it was under 3 minutes, I'd be amazed. Yeah, 7 minutes and 7.5 minutes for this one, which kind of bears out my theory that thinking too much about the positive effects of what goes in the clone is a bit time wasting when you can think about the negative effects of 1, 2, 3, and 4 not being able to be in the blue clone. And then even then, actually, having the insight to kind of solve the white cells in boxes 1, 3, 7, and 9, and then the white cells in boxes 2, 4, and 6, and 8. Very helpful in getting that done quickly. So very well done if you got through those puzzles yourself. Thank you for watching me. If that's all you were doing, it's great. Do give some of these gas puzzles a try. They're enormous fun, and even if you're not doing them this quickly, they're just really nice endorphin hits to your brain. Congratulations to Gas on its actual 2-year anniversary. Really enjoyed the celebration. For once, I have some confidence I got the order right. Misplaced, no doubt. And we'll find out, because Mikko Kisai will tell me almost immediately, and then we'll know. Thanks for watching. I hope to see you again soon on the channel. Bye for now.